Arsenal with a 7th consecutive Premier League win after a dominant display against Leeds United, winning 4-1. But how did Mikel Arteta get the better of Javi Gracia? This is how Arsenal and Leeds lined up on paper, with both teams needing to make changes due to injuries like Holding for Saliba and Jesus for Saka. Arsenal did enjoy close to 70% possession, limiting Leeds to mostly counter-attacks, which often led them to sit in a deep 5-2-3 formation, with Roca dropping in between the two centre-backs, making up that back five, and Harrison and Christensen, the two central midfield players, sitting narrow just in front of that back five with not much space between the lines. This did mean that Arsenal were forced wide, taking up their usual 2-3-5 shape, but with a very fluid front three, especially with the introduction of Jesus and Trossard, who we know can play anywhere across that front three. The average team shape shows that Leeds did try to match Arsenal's threes out wide, with both in defence but also in attack, in the hope of forcing Arsenal back. But Arsenal's dominance led to 4 goals, the first of which a penalty after a foul on Gabriel Jesus, which he took, scoring his first Arsenal goal of 2023. How huge could this be for Arsenal's remaining 9 finals? Ben White scored only a few minutes after the second half begun, a late run at the back post catching his marker off guard as the ball came in from the left-hand side from a Martinelli cross. His second of the season, meaning that he now has more goals than Richarlison, Weghorst and Vardy. Who would have thought that at the start of the season? Jesus went on to score again after yet another assist from Trossard to make it 3. Interestingly, Trossard now has 8 assists from open play this season, only bettered by Kevin De Bruyne, who currently sits on 12. Leeds did get a consolation through Christensen after some poor defending and a very unfortunate deflection off Zinchenko. Ultimately, it didn't matter. In fact, Leeds had an XG of just 0.6, and whilst 6 of the 7 shots they had came inside the 18-yard box, Ramsdale wasn't often troubled, but nevertheless, he will still feel gutted. Arguably, Arsenal left the best until last. Odegaard playing a filthy lofted diagonal pass to Xhaka, who found himself in some space between the two defenders, heading home, making it 4-1. He continues his best contributions for goals in a single season. Whilst it was yet another great team performance, we again saw some fantastic individual moments against Leeds, and the first of 3 players I want to talk about for man of the match is Gabriel Martinelli, who bagged himself an assist, expected goals of 3.8, a total of 4 shots, 5 successful dribbles, 79 successful passes. He also had 2 key passes on the day, 2 crosses completed and a long ball, winning a total of 8 ground duels. Then we have Leandro Trossard, who, like Martinelli, also completed 90 minutes, bagging himself an assist as well. 55 touches with 83% pass completion, 3 key passes on the day, completing 2 crosses and 3 long balls. And finally, Gabriel Jesus, who completed only 60 minutes, finally building up some fitness for his return. Expected goals of 1.75, outperforming that with 2 on the day, a total of 4 shots. Just the 1 successful dribble, although it didn't feel like that whilst watching the game. 48 touches, an 86% pass completion rate, and also a key pass on the day, winning 4 ground duels in the process. Let me know down in the comments below who was your Arsenal man of the match. So with 7 consecutive Premier League wins and again going 8 points clear of City, are you starting to feel confident of you know what? Arsenal have 9 finals to go with a huge fixture up next against Liverpool at Anfield. So until then, stay safe, take care, and come on you Gunners.